You know, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize how much disarray I'd left this in, and also, have you ever just realized at some point you may have forgotten how to do throat and mouth things properly? I'm upside down? How observant of you! You could have also just said I'm Australian. Hello, I'm back, if anyone is not privy to this. I forgot what disarray and chaos I left this in, the empty slot of where Venvi was burning, slapped with salmon, and enjoying Sister Chloe's body pillow presence. I did see that almost. Oh, I'm glad I was. Ugh. Okay, this is in all seriousness. Apparently, in my time away, I have lost the function to swallow properly because I keep choking on my own saliva so frequently, even while I was off on vacation. Which, yeah, it's fun time. I realize now, other than in a few streams, I probably should have made a community post about it to make it more clear. I was off on vacation. Fun times were had. Ooh. Wait, which? Nope, this is the wrong audio slider. Tell me of Venvi. Indeed. Very fun times with Venvi, Remy, and assorted others. For anyone who has been around, you have rebranded your channel. I am aware, Dante. Formerly Dante. What did that? Hold on, wait, what the? So I still have translate on, and it translated the all caps furret to all caps furry. That is just absolutely fucking hilarious to me. But yes. Oish. Yeah. For everyone who was involved, everyone who was involved in this channel might know of. That would be Venvi, obviously. Remy, also obviously. Bagel, Remy's partner, who was also on the channel, I believe twice, once in a repo stream and once in a Helldiver stream, and then Dragoon, who was in one repo stream at one point. So, fun times were had between all of us for about a week. Can I go back to the ground? But I like dangling. I enjoy bat. Can I not just enjoy my existence as a bat? Are you trying to limit how I can exist? Wow, that's real of you, you know? You just really want to impose your will onto other living creatures because you need to feel powerful? Wow, you're a dictator? Wow. And therefore, I have just made any type of comment on the internet whatsoever. I cannot enjoy my own existence? Look, some days that's a challenge enough already. I don't need people telling me that. I don't need people telling me that when my own brain is sometimes struggling with that as is. Chill out. No, I'm back and therefore I'm going full swinging. I got the baseball bat, your body's the tee, your head's the ball, and I'm smashing. Actually, fun fact, I did play t-ball when I was very, very little, and I was very pissed off at one point. And then one of the adults who was involved with it, I forget his involvement, but like he was a coach or something, and he was trying to put the ball on the tee, and little me being pissy me just decided, yes, his hand is putting the ball on the tee. I'm gonna swing now. And I, for some reason, just slammed a metal bat into his hand. What is t-ball? It's effectively baseball, but instead of getting pitched to, the ball sits on a stick that is designed to hold the ball, and that's what the tee is. Or it's like a tee. Are you familiar with what a tee is in golf? It's effectively that, but for baseball instead. Ugh. And while he was putting it on, and I know he was my dad's friend because I just remember I, for some reason, took a metal bat, smashed his, just whacked his hand. I was very little, so it clearly didn't hurt because small child, thankfully, they can be violent, but they are also not very strong compared to adult. And I just remember my dad be like, "Oh, how you doing? How's it?" And he's like, "It just hurt a bit." I was a very angry child. There's a reason I was brought to therapy when I was, 7. Fun times. Oh! No, I won't. You can hold that to yourself, I guess. Ugh. Yeah, how's everyone been in the time away? Obviously, I'm debating on what to tell of the vacation, because obviously it was very fun getting to spend actual people time with people. Also, yeah, Venvi is very short in person. Unsurprisingly, I was the tallest one. You had short vacations. That is good to you. Oh, whatever was me. It's so over. We're so back with your mental. I was checking in on the Discord server every so often, so I saw, or like, you know, just in general. Yeah, for those who didn't see as well, there was just a random ass video on a random ass demo that was uploaded. I think like a little, yeah, basically a week ago at this point. Just for the sake of having something in there, so hope anyone who saw that, hope it was enjoyable. I don't know if anyone here saw that, it's the most recent video upload, but that was thrown together, just really quickly played, recorded, and put up there. I had a second demo that I played for a video in my absence. However, the demo really didn't have a lot going on, so I kinda just like, yeah, this ain't worth it. I also, yeah. But then realized it would be 2 hours late. Yeah, here's the thing for it. With uploads, that doesn't really matter. With live, it matters a bit more. But with videos, it doesn't really matter because they kind of just exist. But yeah, I was trying to be as uninvolved with online stuff as possible while I was just enjoying the fun time with the pebble. The pebble? Yes, with the pebbles. The pebbles of people that I was perpetually propounded pith. Also, I'm just gonna throw this out there. For me, I decided to road trip it, which apparently turned out to be the correct choice given Venvi's airport struggles. But I did not realize, or I didn't factor this in. My car is a bit of an older one. I didn't actually realize my car is, as of now, almost 20 years old. It's a 2008 model, but I didn't, and which is weird to think is almost 20 years old. It's 18 years old exactly at this point. But it does not have cruise control. And I had about 12 hours of driving to do to make the trip. I had never in my life have I missed cruise control. Airport struggles. I'm sure Venvi will have his own stories for that. But let's just say we both departed around the same time. We both departed around the same time to head back home, which was on Friday around about noon. I got home a little bit before midnight on that same Friday. Venvi got home about 3 a.m. on Sunday. As far as I could tell. He got a little bit stranded for about a day and a half. And bear in mind, I was on vehicle. He was flying. Also, for it, I will get to understand that reference at some point soon enough. Yeah, no, I'm very glad I decided to do the road trip version of the trip. Ugh. Oh yeah, I got back like late on Friday, and I've just been adjusting back to normalcy. Hence why no stream, and hence why there's another week without Limbus stream. I know everyone is in shambles. Who cares about Limbus? I do. Funny thing, because of both just general Steam stuff and NextFest, I do have a few demos that I can play here if I really want to. Also, there is one big, really funny thing that I wanted to share between me and Venvi that is just freaking hilarious, that I just find freaking hilarious. So, we were sharing the guest bedroom, because Remy was hosting us, very lovely, Remy and Bego hosting us, but they're kind people, very lovely people, fun times. And actually, no, two funny stories. One of the mornings, I should say, I woke up almost falling on Venvi, because I had bed, he had like a floor mat. This was decided by coin flip, and the coins just really decided Venvi would be on the ground multiple nights in a row, and then we kind of just decided that that's how that would stick. But I woke up mid-falling. Thankfully, I didn't wake him up. But there was also a night where, just as a joke, he was just laying there, and I decided to just like step on his back and just jokingly push down on it, just like, just, you know, funnies. And then he was like, oh wait, that actually feels good, can you do it harder? So there was a night where unironically it was just like, yes, step on me harder, Loon. Which was unexpected. Well, I don't know. I know, like, having someone, okay, for like massage-esque stuff, like, I can understand why you would say that. Because I know people who enjoy, like, more, how would you word it? Like, more pressure on, like, massage stuff. Then be always freaky. Also, hey, Digital, how you doing over there? But yeah, no, it is generally just, if you have someone who knows what they're doing, which I a little bit do because my grandpa liked being massaged a lot, and I rubbed my grandpa's back a lot when I was younger. And I still do whenever I see him, just because, like, oh yeah, like little stuff. Straight your streak? Yeah, consume your steak. Yeah, it can feel good to have someone just, like, you know? Also, Venvi is adorable, I will say that much. Has been a moderator. Why does Twitch remind you of how long you've been a moderator? Indeed, happy Pride Month. Yes. You know what? Just because it is Pride Month and I don't... Let me tell him that when he gets back. I'm sure he'll be aware that I've told this story at this point. Because, God, that was a funny bit. That was a funny moment that I made reference to a few times on the trip. Where it's like, yes, step on me harder. Loon, shippers rejoice. It's pronounced Loonvi. It is pronounced Loonvi there, Heart of Aspiration. But yeah, because I don't normally... what about the other moment? I mean, the other moment was me almost falling on him at early in the morning. Which I am so glad I managed to wake up mid-fall, catch myself, and not wake him up, because he said he was a light sleeper, and he sleeps with earplugs in. I think he mentioned that on one of our streams we were doing recently. You got Play-Doh cookie really frequently in the Bising of... What? He sent me our stock... Wait, what do you mean his stalking? What do you mean his stalking, Digital? Also, before anyone asks, I'll just say this. Yes, I did Princess Carrie Venvi for a little bit while we were there. Just because it would be a wasted opportunity to not. Clumsy stuff. What did that translate from? Loom Stronk translates to clumsy stump. You know, I have the auto-translate on just in case someone foreign shows up into chat. And for some reason, your message of Loom Stronk translates to clumsy stump. Like, not stomp, tree stump type thing. Devour as I carry him. I mean, he was very compliant. It was actually kind of funny. He was like, oh, I'm probably heavier than I look. And I was just like, yoink! You said you were heavier than you look. So it was very funny. Very funny in that regard. But yeah, now he is very... Look, I am me. I am just... That was also a funny thing of discussing with people, like, body weight and such, how I am very frequently undershot on my body weight, but that is because I am incredibly dense. But yeah, yeah, like I said, but after that, you know, I will say, this is an interesting thing. Actually, no, this is not an interesting thing. Maybe it's an interesting thing. I don't know, I'll let people decide if this is interesting. Effectively, spending a week living in a home with 5 total people, I am dense, shocking. Oh yeah, I am an incredibly dense person. For reference, one of the people who saw me, I asked, like, hey, how much do you think I weigh? And they undershot me by like 60 pounds. A bit heavy. I was like, we'll see about that. Pretty much. Or, like, heavier than he looks type, something like that. But yeah, no, whatchamacallit? Ugh. Yeah, no. And then in Dragoon over there as well, I know was on the lighter side. And he was like, I wonder if you could, I forget how this came up, but it was effectively seeing if I could one-arm carry him. I tried to one-arm carry him. I almost threw him accidentally because I, like, put too much force in. Which is really funny. I was like, yeah, no, I kind of know your way. And then I tried to pick him one arm, and I unironically, the problem was I accidentally almost threw him instead of carrying him because I was like, oh, crap, overcorrected on the weight. Which, yeah. Funny times. Which I guess this can go back to whatchamacallit. This is going back to a wholesome moment from when I worked at a gas station, and unironically, crud saves boots. Pretty much. No, going back to whatchamacallit, back to when I worked at a gas station. Unironically, one of my bosses was like, "Oh, it's your birthday on my birthday," because Snapchat told her, and I was like, "Yeah, I don't normally bring it up because it's not the most important thing to me." And when I got there, they just had like a little cake pop with a candle in it because they were trying to be like, oh, Loon want birthday. And then I was just going around hugging everyone saying thank you. And then one of the girls was hyper light, and it was like one of them was my main friend who I just did a little pickup hug. And then another one was like, oh, I went up. And then I just one arm put her over my shoulder and just was like, all right, I'm leaving now, bye guys, and walked out the door with her on my shoulder. Which I know I had this realization at the moment. I know her boyfriend tended to pick her up, and I'm just like, man, I really hope he doesn't see this out of context. This is just a funny thing. I just enjoy picking people up. I enjoy picking people up a lot. It's a fun thing to do, you know? I very much enjoy that. It's a funny thing. It's like, well, if you did notice, look, when you work at let me just put it this way, the type of people around when I was working at the gas station, they're the types that it's like, yes, potentially actually be afraid because, like, connection in, just certain connections can be worrying. I do remember at the time, because I hadn't punched in and she was still on the clock while I was outside carrying her over my shoulder, I just effectively was, no, I wasn't effectively, I literally said, hey, just remember, you're getting paid for this right now. She was getting paid to be slung over my shoulder as I walked outside with her on my shoulder. Fun times. Why does dang with that many A's translate to bye? Man, I love the auto-translate. It's a hilarious feature. I have auto-translate turned on for chat right now, so it auto-translates some stuff. I do this because every so often I have like a Japanese viewer or, you know, just otherwise foreign viewer come in. And it for some reason translated the dang with that many A's to bye. Automatic translation is great, isn't it? How accurate was that one? Can I turn it off or no? I can turn it off, but I enjoy having it on. Because, again, there are sometimes people come in speaking a foreign language for one reason or another. On-screen chat is distractingly gigantic. It tends to be in the... I actually have it larger on this screen for that reason. That was perfectly accurate, actually. Sometimes it's perfectly accurate, and then sometimes whenever it's time to clumsy man, hey, how dare you call me out accurately? You're not allowed to be accurate. I'm allowed to be... f*** you. That's what I'm allowed to be. So yeah, had a fun time. Forfeit. Well, that is a tiny stism. Tiny stism? Yep, that's a tiny stism. That's what I'll call that. A tiny stism. Did I really not fill you up? No, I swear every so often, I just forget what weight is. And I'm just like, yes, pick up water bottle. Water bottle doesn't feel properly heavy to be full. And then it's actually like mostly full, but not properly full. You must be light. Yes. Yes, for her. Actually, for how much do you weigh? Give me both in freedom units and not freedom units. I forget what it... I don't know a good joke for not freedom. For like the Kagragamalums. The Kagagaraga. You know? You have not checked oh so long. Do you own a scale and or do you have access to a scale? And if yes, check. You know? Because I'm requesting. You can go check. Go check your weight, Furfur! And then depending on the weight, eat more or less ramen. Okay, if you did write down the last time you checked, write down the new time you checked, which will be right now. Because I am requesting you check. I am requesting you check right now. I haven't been streaming in long enough time that I almost like, what was this button? And clicked it, and it was the play ad button. Whenever you're right. Oh, don't worry, I have a cousin who never broke 5 feet. She very tiny. She very tiny. And yet, somehow, we are both in we are both have half the same gene pool. That's what I was attempting to say. Nah. Yeah, for reference, she is very much older than me, and what? Don't question my tongue being tonguey. My tongue being tonguey is very tongue, and therefore tongue. Don't question the tongue. Okay? You're not allowed to question my tongue. Question my tongue. Okay? If you question my tongue, something will happen. I don't know what or when, but it will happen eventually at some point in some time in certain realizations and don't worry, I'm perfectly sane, don't worry. Also, this is a very random thing, and I'm purring. Look, I do that at random times, don't question it. You need to clean up, but you won't. For it, I order you two as your manager. I order you to clean mildly, at least mildly, as your manager. I have no idea. Wait, what were I saying? I genuinely forget. Look, as far as I'm aware, I only know that I purr very often, for some reason. And I got no idea what else I was doing. Oh, right, something. One second. I do have a stream plan for tomorrow at this point. Hold on. Oh, my Jesus Christ. I have too many. Ugh. Sorry, I'm getting back into me going back into the flow of streaming. I need to remember I have 2 games that I need to finish at some point, being Meal and Last Winter Night. Those are the 2 games I kind of need to finish at some point because those are the 2 I have on running. Mole came out literally today, which is a fun demo I played. If you haven't seen the video of Mole, very fun, very fun. Ugh. Or it was fun to play at least. Sorry, I forgot. My brain is very dysfunctional right now. Hold on. Bloop. Hold on. Don't mind me real quick. Do not mind me real quick. Yes. But yeah, my brain took a few days to just like readjust to what I consider normalcy, and now we're trying to get back into some level of back into the streaming game. Hold on, how do I always forget what this one is? Don't mind me, I'm just always remembering what I need to freaking look through here. Don't question the smell. Do not question the smell. The smell is not for questioning. Don't question the smell, okay? 60, alright, for it, translate that 60 to freedom units, because I need to know in freedom unit time, and I can't be bothered to translate myself, and you are the one who can do the translation for me. What if you don't? And what if you don't what? Well, 63 to 60 if you had to guess on the fly. What if you don't stop questioning about the slim? Well, first off, it would be smil, not slim. And also for it, I think you don't know how units translate. Because, that would be incredibly low in the freedom units. Well, you have lost all right to do anything, you know? I'm sorry, you have lost all rights by making that.
I meant in KG.
You meant in KG. I like how the auto-translate actually just auto-corrects it to smile. No. Smil. Okay, now for it, translate that. Over to the 145. Okay, so not the lightest for approximate height, but also, yeah, you could do to put on some weight. Ah. Oh. I've been poking fun. I've been having fun here. How's everyone here? How has everyone been doing in my time of awayness? You know, how has everything been in the time that I have been away here? The dark chuckle scares you. Good. Then it's doing its purpose. You already answered. Yes, I'm asking for other people potentially. Stop? No. But what if I don't wanna? Which I don't. But it was schoolings and crashes from Limbus. I mean, hey, like I said, I've been primarily on vacation. And at this point, what do we call it? Oh, how do you pronounce that game? There, that one. And whatchamacallit, I've been, just viewing games that I have long since played the demo. Wait, hold on, are you effectively... Why are you both releasing on the same day? Sorry, my brain was just decided to look at two games I've been waiting on the release day for. And for some reason, both Gure and Rubinite decided to release on the same day, and those are both demos I played a long time ago at this point. And for some reason, they decided to release on the same day. Why you decide release on same day? Now you make me choose which one I want play. I mean, I'll play both, but just what I want to play on what day. I am upset for no good reason, but I am upset. Worse. Don't remember me. Sorry, my brain heard something from outside of the whatchamacallit, from outside of the headphones, and I was like, rain. Why was it either code now works or project booted now? First, stop the negativity. I need you to drink your negativity into you, and then suppress it, and then digest it, and then be happy, okay? Means would mark better if hello Sinclair. Don't mind me, I'm just installing stuff in the background. So self-suppression work. Commit insight work first, figure out the insight, then figure out what needs suppressing, suppress what needs suppressing, and then repress the repression. And then, you know, you got some dingle danglies to work around, you know? The background must have been the wind? Exactly. Don't worry about anything that you may and or may not have heard. There is nothing. Don't mind me, just the wind. Indeed. That was me attempting to blow, very unsuccessfully. I am very sorry. Man, I need a mic that's more blowable. This mic does too good a job of cutting out the blow. Unfortunately. Which is a weird thing to say, that it is unfortunately not blowable enough. I feel I need something that can be blown easier for the sake of noise. What the piss did I... Oh, right, that... Don't mind me just clicking through my Steam library and reminding myself of some random ass stuff I've installed months ago and then never played, and then reminding myself it's like, ah, yes, this exists. Why does this exist? Because I am trying to remind myself of stuff I have that I can just do random little one-off things of. Don't mind. Why does it keep updating their UI? It doesn't look any different on the back end, I'll tell you that much. And it hasn't even looked that different on the front end from when what little live chat experience I have done there. So, I'm gonna now have to click the $3 to access the dislike button. Well, that's a funny. I literally think I have never used the dislike button. Sorry, random thought I've had. Also, other random thought I've had. I'm going to be right back real quick. I know this is early into the stream, but also, I don't know how long the stream is going to be. This is kind of me just getting back into it and doing some random stuff. Probably something like that. Also, yeah, like I said, real quick, be right back. Don't mind me. Hold on, let me just hold on. Everyone start the bouncing chippy. Be right back. This is the wrong scene. Hold on. There we go. We go back to the very sane, very chaos, unchaos. I am back. If anyone could not tell, because I am back. Hi. I've also, whatchamacallit, in my off time, I've been debating, or kind of just in general more so thinking, how I want to do potential channel stuff. Hello, Hunter. How I want to potentially do channel stuff going forward, because I don't know, my brain, in my off time of attempting to go from, when I went from vacation time, hey, Claire, how you doing? How's the Vital German boy doing? Have I done dailies? Never. I don't do the dailies on any type of regular. Daliez, I didn't even realize you had misspelled it. Had you not had to do the dailies now? You know what? I mean, to be fair, hold on. Hold on. We could literally just do. Hold on. Don't look. I'll do them real quick here, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't worry too much about it, okay? We'll just get them nice and quickly dicked. We'll dick them nice and quick. Don't worry. We're not having enough of that to do. The stream is kind of just chaos mode, where I can for it, go to Twitch and update the category to Limbus Company.
요즘 우울해 보인다고? 아니야.
Hold on, what actually are the dailies? I have not even paid attention to what the dailies are. Hold on. Occupation, any stage, 10 enemies. Okay, cool. Yep, hold on. Don't mind me. Yeah, sure, that. Hold on. Wait, scroll that. Oh, here, go. I think that's this one. There we go. There we go. Hi, everyone. How are I doing? Yes, I am staying right here. No, I don't care. Thank you for it. That one doesn't have that one. Yeah, screw it. Good enough. Only if there is enough outrage expressed, I will switch to a different corner. But until then, I am staying right here. Don't worry. There will be no reason for me to switch corners until such time as... Until such time as... And I'm glad you enjoy the correct. You enjoy the correct answer. The correct answer is upside down. It's Australia for the win. Apparently is what I'm saying. Alpaired. Don't worry about anything. Yes, how has... After this, we can just do some random-ass demo of another thing. Don't worry about that. Because I am legitimately... We are in chaos mode right now. I will do whatever the ever-loving piss that I want to do right now. Why are you... Oh, I guess you're the one that I... Oh, right. Yeah, Ricardo, you're another one. That one. Leads to Spider-Loon. Look, I just love Spider in general, so of course there will be Spider-Loon. Of course. Don't worry about that. Do not worry about that. There will be the spiders. I love spiders. Spiders are lovely. Spiders are friends. Spiders are unquestionably the best. The web, the legs, the everything, yes. There is no question to that. God damn it, I didn't realize Ricardo was at one under the... do it while you're upside down. Venvi would know better than to question what I am doing right now. Let's be completely honest. Venvi would not question what I am doing because I am me. And therefore, hold on. There is one thing that must always be done when Limbus is happening on screen. Don't worry. Oh, he's up to 18. Well, yeah, we gotta go.
상황이 끝나면 티피리트에게 방금 상황 녹화되어 있냐고 물어봐. 이 정도면 엔젤라님에게도 증명할 수 있을 거야. 이 일에 토끼 따위의 협력은 필요하지 않다는 거야.
I will forever love the muffled version of this theme for some reason. It is just always so fun. You know what? You know what? Screw it. We're going down here for the sake of that. Just the muffled through the door EDM. Anyway. Anyway, we're just having that go. Oh, look, okay. Look, don't worry. We can correct this slightly. There we go. We have this now. Hold on. What corner am I even in properly? Hold on. I don't even know. Okay, you chat's over there. I'm over here. Don't worry. We're all happy. Everything is happy. I've lost OBS. I have audio set to max right now on Limbus. Don't worry. Okay, don't mind this music. Don't worry about it. Boop boop. There. Yeah, look, I still get to be upside down. Don't worry. We're just happy here, I guess. I forgot how tongues work. Apparently, do you know that they're not meant to be just chewed on? They're fun to chew on, though. I have no YouTube. Brett, how I have no YouTube emotes anymore? I feel like you have the baseline YouTube emotes. All right, there's that done. Hold on, don't worry too much. Don't just everyone. No one is allowed to worry. Oh yeah, I did some uptying on random stuff off stream. Don't worry about that one. That. He's ranting about you have none. I'm tempted to say skill issue, but I'm not sure. I'm tempted to say skill issue. That's a very interesting skill issue there. I'm still calling that a skill issue though. Because funny. I don't have time. We're not even. No, we'll do you normal. Like, nope. Hold on, that was the wrong one. Nope, that's a waste if I do that one because it gives me less. Nope, not. Don't mind me. Alright, I have you here for the sake of the current event. I legit just can't be bothered to whatchamacallit. Kind of copy paste the emote. You should be able to. Wait, what? I do actually. This is maybe just a little bit of me thing where I enjoy seeing the character. Hold on, how's the dailies? Yeah, there we go. Look, daily's done. Don't worry about that one. Don't worry about that one. Shh. Oh, whoop, hold on, I actually did some click and dragging. Interesting. Server template. Oh, sync your server template, sync template. Don't worry about that one. Hold on. Dailies are done. Yep, hold on. And because funny, Alt F4. I'm gonna guess that was from you attempting to copy and paste the thing. Also, all right, the dailies have been done, which means I can strip down to my normal rags again. Hold on, don't worry. How is this one? I find this to be more fun. Yeah, half my head's gonna be covered by the friggin' desk. We don't care about that. Forehead is. There we go. Hold on, where's my chat? I've lost my chat. Hold on, how is chat doing? How on the I love how auto-translate actually translates Gavia to Loon if I'm looking at that. That is funny. On the bright side, that means you chose the right nickname because it auto-translates to my name. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Glasses, purple, yellow, diamond. Wait. I guess the diamond is yellow. I had to squint in there. But you need to draw curly hair. I mean, I can understand that because that is a trickier texture to do. I mean, my brain can conceptualize how you would in theory do it, but obviously I am me and therefore not actually skilled enough to know for certain how to. Because my skill level in a lot of things is like subpar at best. Also, random ass thing. I'm feeling. Hold on. No one is allowed to question what this is about. Your skill level to everything is subpar at best. For it, you know at best how to code some stuff in Library of Ruina, which is more than average because the average is literal 0. Hold on. I am not giving any more context as to what this is for, but choose. Everything is our best. Remove the spoiler. Kim has a bamboo hat. Yes, the bamboo hat spoiler. I have a bamboo hat. How hard would it be to get an exact replica of a bamboo-headed Kim bamboo hat? Or better yet, to piss for it off, the bamboo hat of Zilu. That would be funnier. That would be much funnier. Okay, well, unanimous owl. Hold on, I need to remember what the owl actually corresponds to. Hold on. What's that one called? The malls are chasing you again, and you're resisting? Thought I can as a birthday gift. I can work something out. I will be Zilu because I can be tall woman, okay? I can be tall woman. What the hell am I? What the hell is this? Hold on. Hold on. There's nothing personal towards her. Look, hold on, don't worry about anything. Hold on. We do this. Hold on, we're going to this. Where's chat currently? Oh, right, I've forgotten this scene. We still have the Yuri wall going on here. Always remember the wall of Yuri. Here? Oh, chat's currently turned off. It's above my head. Don't worry. There we go. Sigil. Translates to sing along. There are no audio settings. And there's also not a way back? Question mark? Oh, you have to hit escape. Welcome to random demo I installed in the interim. I installed a few demos. All of those answers that you could have chosen from were assorted demos. This one goes to Burning Owl. They're on the... Yeah, don't worry about these. Hunter Hyper... Oh, chat. Hold on. Chat is... Oh, wait, that's the wrong thing. Hold on. Don't worry, chat's back. Taste your feet. Oh, I should have put Yuki in there as a separate thing. Don't worry about what Yuki translates to. Yuki translates to Yuki. Hi, Yuki. How you doing? All right, we'll see. Hold on. I've been having strange dreams lately. The same dream every single night. Ferret, get on Twitch and change the game category! I always find myself standing in a place that feels familiar. An old place. A place I know I've been before. Mayonnaise? Why are you saying mayonnaise? But no matter how hard I try, I can never remember where it is. Every time I wake up, pieces of the dream slip away. Space to continue. The doctor gave me medicine to help me sleep, but the dreams are still there. Every night, they feel a little creepier. Sometimes I wake up shaking. It's starting to worry me. It is done. Thank you for it! Hold on, I gotta go press a button, because buttons are fun to press. Ah! You're feeding on your creative will? Well, then suck them back up and then consume them and reconsume the creative quill. Oh, Jesus Christ, what is the sensitivity? Oh, it's fine. Oh, hello, doctor. Why aren't you picking up my phone? I was sleeping. Apparently my name is Michael. Hello, Michael. You don't want to hurt your mouth overlords, but what if they desire to be consumed and assimilated within your body and your gullet and your stomach and your fusing juices of stomach? Have you taken your medicines today? Oh, shit, I forgot! Michael, seriously? You're not a kid anymore. This isn't the first time you forgot to eat. That's a common thing. Does Michael just forget to consume? I put an idea in your head. You're welcome! Sorry, I'll take them now. Good! How was your dreams now? No improvements. They're increasing day by day. Doctor, many dots. I love when my doctor sends me many dot voice messages. Okay. I will see take your medicines properly. Okay, bye. English is the only language this game is in. I was just gonna real check, see if English was the first language of the developer. You will consume them all, unhinged jaw, and just inhale. Hello, my mirror. Can I add the wall of yaoi? I would need people to send me excessive yaoi to... Why does it look like I didn't blush? Can I flush this? Like, I would need... Actually, okay, hold on. We have the Wall of Yuri, which was born from Uma Musume. Do we have a game I could play that would birth the wall... That would be good for the Wall of Yaoi? Oh, I can just walk outside. Can I just leave my problems behind? No. The game is 100% silent right now. I'm gonna put... Hold on. The game is legitimately 100% no noise. The one game where you give the VA of Isang headpat. The one game where you give the... I would need to be sent this game, but I do enjoy good headpats and giving them specifically. Also, thank you for being on top of the title track. Can I... Okay, well, I fit the invisible wall. Hello, neighbor! I would like to break and enter. It's not illegal if I request permission. Nice bike. Be a shame if someone took your basket. Okay, apparently this game... Whoa, the bench doesn't bench. I cannot sit, I cannot stand, I can only... Ethereal. Being on top of what? The game name transitionals on the Twitch side of things. Nothing is okay, the fence is real. Mailbox. Ugh, tasty.
Fear the ghost bench.
Why is this one real? One is real, one is not. One is for cheeks and one is for walking through. Wait. Okay, this is also not real. This is real. The mailboxes are not real. The post office is not real. The mail is not real. The postal service not. Why is my mailbox open? Dear God. This tree isn't real. This Okay, a few of these I've been kind of poking fun at because they're kind of silly and little. This one feels a little more egregious. This one feels like something should have been done to prevent this. The game is still 100% dead silent, and all you're hearing are my voice and my keys. Alright, how are these? Ah, you are solid. You are are you real? Real enough. I realize that the demo is wanting to continue inside, but I haven't taken your meds. Exactly. Maybe I'm tripping. Well, if I was tripping, I wouldn't be making it into the vehicles. I'd be face on cement if I was tripping. Oh, you're real, and you're far enough away that I would think you wouldn't be real. Can I make it around the back? Okay, hold on. I've explored the entirety of the world that I have access to. And I've come to the conclusion that if I don't speak, my ears will ring because of silence. I felt compelled. Anyway, I have things to do. Also, what the hell? Much translates to new, apparently. Interesting. Ridiper. Ifad. Wolson. Oi. Silson. Nishaye. Either members of instant noodles or warm up the leftovers. Warm up the leftovers! Have something more than the instant noodles. That is a managerial order! Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad? Mom and Dad. I know I wasn't a good child when you were alive. I couldn't do anything for you. I couldn't take care of you. Parenthesis, or, hard brackets, regret. Shut up, random CPU. That's not the CPU. The CPU is on the inside. I'm going to tell you that much. Anyway, where were the medicines? I never trust this stuff to not be copyrighted. 13th birthday gift. Dad gave me this on my 13th birthday. I still remember how happy I was that day. No. My 12th birthday. Sad smile. I remember this day. I was upset because Dad forgot to bring me a birthday gift. Later, my uncle took all of us to his photo studio and took this picture. And then 13th, Dad got real good step-ups. That's the outside. That's the kitchen. This house is, this whole, I don't know if this is a house. No, this is a house. I've been outside. This house's layout is confusing as hell. So, okay, hold on. Let me just So, you're outside. You walk in. TARDIS home. I wouldn't even call it TARDIS home. It's just really tight. I actually kind of appreciate it and kind of wish I had a home like this. Because I would appreciate the tight home, you know? So, you walk in. The right is where all the living space is. You can close the door behind you. The right is where all the living space is. You got that. You got you got the closet here, I'm presuming. Another room back here. Windows out to the side. You know, computer space there. Desk. No, I guess it's not a desk, but like living space out here is the main thing here. Through this door is the really tight kitchen. Which, I mean, it's tight, but I'm gonna be completely honest. This is more counter space than I actually have IRL. Yeah, fan, so let's, yeah, the gas stove. Don't know why I'm taking note of that detail. Like, fridge here, decently sized fridge. Like, the kitchen is compact, but very useful. You got all this one. The kitchen is like 4 times the size of yours. I mean, I would still consider this to be, like, quite the... Actually... I'd consider that... depends on the house. This is like normal. I would consider this normal size. Yeah, people who actually have normal size homes, please comment on that, I guess. Like a bathroom right here, which is... Wait. Wait, you have a shower here? Okay, here's where we get into flaws. Say you wanted to have a shower like this, where is floor drain? Where is floor drain? So we have sink, hand soap. There's a shower with no floor drain or no set shower thing. There's a toilet that I cannot flush. House straight from the back streets. You know what? Not entirely wrong. I would still appreciate a house like this. Other than, like, maybe trade out some kitchen space, get an actual shower, or, like, rearrange the bathroom. Then you have the bedroom, which... apparently has zero solid disconnect from the rest of the home, which, to be fair, I mean, again, my actual living space is kind of like this. Hold on. Can I? Okay, well, we're in the corner here. That's a little decent bed space. Phone there. Back into here into office. Do I? I just kind of pressed a bunch of random key. Again, I don't trust that to not be copyrighted. You know what? I would appreciate a home like this, you know? Small, simple, but also what you need. I guess if you live with anyone other than just yourself, it would come into complications, but... you know what? I can very appreciate this. I am also taking note... oh. What? M back, welcome back. Also, apparently, M back translates to M behind in some language. When spelled that way. I was supposed to take my meds. Where are my meds? There is still zero noise other than the doors. You made a moth to consume. Consume it then. Slurp it, consume it, chomp, chomp, chomp. Okay, I was kind of just stuck in the whole explore outside into critiquing the home as a home because it's a fun home. Genuinely, where do I keep my meds? If you were my meds, where would you be hiding? Bathroom cupboard. That's not a bad suggestion. Hold on. That's the kitchen. This is the bathroom. There are no cupboards in the bathroom. Oh, meds. There they are. Eat medicine? You have your meds in the kitchen? For it, apparently you are right on par with whatever this home is. Need to drink water. Fridge? Sink? Bathroom sink specifically? Toilet? Plant water? The gigantic play button? The music? The lamp? The TV? The other plant? The mom and dad photo? Can I suck my mother and father? Can I suck my computer? Can I suck my stylized painting of an egg? Water? Is there water outside? You can get, look, if you're hiccuping, then you also need some water. Toilet? The twisty behind the toilet? The sink next to the toilet? Okay, for it, send me a picture of your stylized picture of an egg. Your stylized painting of an egg. Something devour, then slurpage. Okay, I seriously, where is water to consume? You have an egg that showcases types of depression. That's a funny egg for you there. Where is water? Cheese grater, jar, cup. Oh. I need to pee before going to sleep. Contrary to popular belief, you don't need to pee before going to sleep. Because, for me, and this is not even a joke, sometimes the need to pee functions as an alarm clock better than most alarm clocks. Ah, yes. The pissometer. That toilet still does not look flushed. The pissometer. Ah, sleepy time. Sometimes I miss my parents a lot. They did so much for me. They worked hard to give me a good life. But no matter how hard I try, I can't forget that accident. I still remember it. Mash eat a piss. Don't remind me of mash eat a piss. Of friggin' the Silent Still game. That is what we're all referencing here, right? I can't forget that accident. I still remember it. The broken car, the blood, my mother's body lying there. And me, unable to do anything. Some memories never leave you. Mash E to eat. Yes, because as you know, if you don't mash E hard enough, the meter will run down and you will simply regurgitate your food. Because that's how intake works. Whoa! Is it cold or am I a smoker? I mean, it doesn't feel okay. It doesn't look particularly cold in the scene. Space to get up. Okay, then. Can I jump in the water? The water feels fun. Benches. Mama? Papa? Oh, sprinting. Oh, excuse me. Looks can be devastating. They can't. You mean deceiving? Yes. E to sit in the car. I should click some photos before leaving. Tab to. Hold on. We gotta go into here first. Look at this lovely river. I love the water on the river. I love just weave. Don't mind me. It's a very pretty. I love taking the pretty. Everyone smile. Look at this road. There we go. Now I sit inside the car. I am driving. I thought oh god, why is it whenever you sit E just can I oh, I am capable of hitting forward. Okay. This car is oh god, Jesus Christ! I am in full control of this vehicle. Don't mind me, I did not realize. Did not realize I was in full control of this vehicle. You go do whatever you need to do. You enjoy your sleep. The sleep pads. There you go. This place holds so many memories. My mom and dad would bring me here during our vacations. We laughed, we explored, we made memories together. Now all I have left are those memories. People tell me you look like Shrek. Now you... This is... Look, if you look like Shrek, you've got at least something... You enjoyed the eeps. There you go. Look, I would consider being called to look like Shrek to be a compliment, okay? Actually, no, I have... No, never mind. I'm not going to say what I was going to say because that's a... Oh, well, I'm back home. Mama? Papa? Oh, hey, the car is... somewhat real. I can't just walk back into there, but if I go around... Wait, how did I get back? Okay, I guess if I walk it... I guess if angle is a thing, then I can angle in. This tree is not real. Lorax, come speak for me, for I have become the trees. If I am wood, then I am still technically a tree. Thank you, Lorax, you speak for me. Oh god, this man! Every time he goes somewhere at this time. Okay then. He's off doing his own business, I guess. I am so much tired. I should take a good bath before sleep. I don't have a bathtub. You need to take Where am bath? I guess I took good bath. Who needs tub for bath? Who needs tub when you have toilet and sink? Toilet, sink, bath. Oh, good. I say oh, good, because I genuinely thought I soft-locked for a sec. Can I not remember to take my med? Okay, I guess I don't get to remember to take my meds. Computer? Xora OS. Oh! Fun thing, that is actually using the name of my computer. The name of this computer is Loon Work Machine, and that is actually using that. Eat asleep? Okay. Hello, owl. Are those my parents' limbs? Ding dong. Where's my phone? A mask? Thinking. Thinking. Insert the friggin' thinker from, but specifically as he's depicted in Night at the Museum. Thinking. I think I've seen this somewhere before. In the dream I just had. Yeah, got it. This owl shape was in Father's locket. But who left this mask here? Oh shit! Why, this man was watching me! I think it's his work. No way. Now I can't tolerate this guy. I should talk to him now. Should you? Should you talk to this man now? Please help me. What is this? Help me. Who want help from burn? I'm burning, screaming in pain, brackets. Wait, I'm coming towards you. Help me, Michael. Michael, what? How do you know my name? Mom? Is it you? Mom? Help me, my son. Mom, I'm coming. Wait. Shivering. Shivering. Press W to walk. Oh, I can walk in any direction. Hold on. Can I just walk over here? Yeah, oh no, it's making me walk forward. Oh, that's it. I wonder what the computer is gonna have to do with it, because it did just genuinely use my computer's name, which is just Loon Work Machine. Music, original music. Please don't copyright claim me. Oh, a lot of that was done by just one person. Generic 80s European car. Crediting all. You know what, genuinely? I laughed at a lot of the English in this, but I see that could be fun. Thank you for playing. Brought by Bahatia Core Team. You know what? I did have fun time. There's a few things in there that need to be ironed out, but fun. There is potential indeed. There is. There is silly, but there is potential. I have definitely played infinitely worse full releases than this demo. All of that potential. Look, potential was a word uttered. Ugh. Hello, random car. How are you doing? Oh, I realized the game's audio was probably sounding very off from how it should have actually sounded, I'm realizing. Because it should have sounded like this. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that doesn't sound too far off. It was on the wrong audio track. It was funny. Like, it's interesting. I often check to see if a game, like, seems to be English as their first language for the developer. This one, English is the only language it's in. So I am genuinely wondering what happened there with the English, or if that was a case of maybe someone who doesn't natively speak English who was like, oh, English would be the best chance for the game to succeed because English is like the most common language spoken. And then it wasn't their first language, and then, you know. Either way, that was actually kind of fun. I could see how that could go. It was, again, there's a demo I played before I went on vacation. And let me just put it this way. I intended to put 2 videos up while I was away. I only made one because one of the demos, I get that it's a demo, but it had so little going for it in the time I played it that I just didn't even bother trying. By the way, that one actually was a fun. That one was quite the fun. I always enjoy going through Steam and just seeing what you can scavenge, you know? Especially because currently, I think Next Fest is what's going on? Yeah, Next Fest, which has a bunch of demos going on, so there's a lot of stuff that you can just kind of test out and try out and see what goes on. I doesn't want to support little projects. I said I like going through and finding these little things. Did you just literally hashtag pull out? Oh, the ukulele. Okay, sorry. I thought you were saying hashtag just pull out in general. But no, I do very much enjoy going through, finding these little things, and having my fun with them. I said literally the opposite. What the piss are you? What am I looking at? Hold on. Wait, hold on. There are several things I'm looking at right now. And hold on, what are you? I'm debating if this is worth anything at the moment. Just effectively the chibi. Okay. Add that to a list of potentialities of Chibi Loon Sinnerling, but again, before I make any new stuff, I want to have official new updated model done because I feel limited by this one's existence, you know? Which is one thing I want to... What did I just click? I feel like I just clicked like 7 things by accident, and I don't know what just happened. Like, I think I just middle mouse clicked, and okay, hold on. We're just gonna redo some stuff. Turn the BGM back on. Don't bombard us looking for stuff. But also, I did say I wanted to stream tomorrow. This stream was primarily to get me to be like a little, yes, get out of whatchamacallit. Get out of or to get back into the normal streaming stuff. So I don't know, do I want to keep going? Do I want to not keep going? Do I want to work on other stuff at the moment? I think I'm working on other stuff at the moment for now. But yeah, the stream existed primarily to break to break me out of not streaming for a bit. So tomorrow will be another stream. It'll be one of 2. I'm completely in this screen. Hold on, get back to the chaos stream. What will tomorrow be then? Tomorrow, most likely going to be Mole. For if you do not remember, I made a video on the demo of Mole a few months ago at this point. When did I make the video on Mole? When did I mole? Mole. Back in March, there was the demo for Mole. If you want an idea of what's going, it's the video entitled Dig from early March. Full game came out literally today, so digging time. So that will be fun. I did actually quite enjoy Mole, and just want to see where that goes. I also have a few other demos that I have whatchamacallit, just currently on this fun. But yeah, I am glad to be back. Hope, I don't know if I'll be streaming as much because I do want to work on off-stream stuff a little bit more, potentially, but we'll see exactly how I shake up to dispersing my time between on and off-stream stuff. Because that is the thing I need to do at some point. But for now, we're just going to end this one. This is going to be a short one, like I said, just for the sake of getting back into the flow of things. But, yeah, as per usual, as per always, from how this goes, thank you for watching, and hope everyone here enjoyed. And as always, bye-bye.